Hey guys, welcome to part 7 of Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Today, we're going to be trying to find out more information of who exactly she is. So let's get to it. Back again into the open worldness of Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, as we're going to be going to Maker's End to find out more about her past and who she really is, if Aloy's mother was shown in the holograph. So let's get to it. Now we just need to find out, in terms of the map, where exactly it is. How far are we off? Actually, we got quite a long distance to go to. I know that we didn't really make much progress from the last part. I feel like we were just hanging around here, defeating enemies. Yeah, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do, but there's a lot to be warming up and catching up with, because I need to be collecting up this, and we're just going to be running down there. It may take a while now that I think about it, to be running from over here to down there, but I think it's very important to create some cross-transgressional progress by picking up loots, picking up resources, picking up experience along the way, because these guys looking for a beating. I think these guys look for a beatdown. There's a lot of them here. Tramplers, yeah, you guys are asking for a beatdown. It's nice that we've gotten a better experience of the handle what we're doing here. Let's see, power cells, but I want body. Body seems like the best way to go. You do that, and we do that. Wait for this guy to be running over to us. Oh, and some actual new travelers and challengers are running onto the side there. Wait, we have to be extra careful though. I'm gonna make sure that one comes at a time. But it's nice though that I've been using so much of the Rattler here. Rattler's awesome. Let me craft this up. That way we have been using a lot of the Ridgewood. Oh, there's a guy right here. The blaster, and he's angry. He's using the eruption attack. No ammo. Which I've said so much times before in the past. It would be awesome if there was an auto reload system. So I hope that that's going to be a case later down the line that we can get. It feels like they're stuck by the tree branch here. It's got 3 in a row. But it really does show how far we have gone though, in terms of just learning the gameplay swing. This is nothing anymore, personally. Now, oh, this guy's behind. Yeah, Rattler is just the go-to weapon, to be honest. If these guys would actually drop down, I would be using my spear often, and also I'd love whereby we can get an upgrade system on the spear as well. That would be fantastic. But this was what we have to do and make do. These guys are just running back and forth. Slow down, fellas. I just wanted to say hello. But I hope that we can get some shadow weapons. That's another thing I'd love to get. Some extra shadow weapons. That'd be fun to be good. Okay, let me craft up again. Number 6. There we go. Alright, lots of frozen tramplers. That's not to be served, but to be looted.
No room.
And gun. But yeah, as soon as I finish off a battle, I'm just gonna loot the surrounding area, and I'm gonna be running to that waypoint destination. That is the idea I have. And you know, it's a long way around. I'm not gonna get distracted. I'm only gonna go for main story progression here. I did not hear anything. Tornek, I did hear something.
Need to get on the tall neck's head.
I think it was Tornek. Is Tornek based around... Yeah, it's based around just learning more stuff around the area, isn't it? Oh, what's this over here as well? Vanny and concert. It's a data point. Review the data corruption in the partial. Listen up, cool kids. It's time to stop crapping on Vanny. So the new Vanny and concert experience is, well, more or less what you expect. Vanny sings, Vanny dances, Vanny shifts skins, the crowd goes wild. Vanny gyrates through set piece after set piece that push the pleasure pot stick right up to the biotransgressive edge of metal porn without quite going over. Sure, Vanny is a corporate mascot and its music is algorithmically assembled glitter trash, but that doesn't make service agreement any less catchy or comfortable, and the anthem early adopter still blasts a clarion call to Data Corrupted. Again, with these data points that really has no cross reference at all to what's going on in the game. You just collect it, you read it, and you hope to expect something comes out later for it. Okay, so I have a feeling to cross over this, it's gonna go around and around. Maybe we have to jump onto this site here to grab onto it. We need to find a way to get around. Oh, but that's super massively high. Oh, it worked.
All right.
Get on.
No, I just have to reach its head.
Now that's gonna be the easier thing now to do it. Just start the game to just do the work for it. I need to jump on that. Yeah, got it. Easy does it, Alloy. Okay, let's override it from the top here. And was this also helping us out? I think the only thing this helps us out, right, is just on locations nearby. It's just an overseer of what we can find. If we have missed out any areas, now we can get it. So that's done. Investigate the signal, jump on it. So yeah, +1 in reveal map, +1 in skill point. Okay, that's good then. I'm glad I actually jumped onto the Tornek for the additional skill point now, because now with the skill point we actually have a total of 3 and we can make a new one. Now the question is, as I said before, there's so much good ones. I was thinking of concentration plus, and double shot sounds really cool as well. Knockdown. I haven't really used much knockdown recently, but when I saw the knockdown to be pushing onto these enemies, I'm like, whoa, strength on that spear now, incredible. But yes, let's go and do the double shot. I'm very interested in that. Give that a shot. Alright, sweet. Completed Tornek. How about carry capacity? Can we get some new ones? Resources satchel. We can get this one because we got the boar bone, metal shards, and ridge wood. Nice. Put that up, so that's +30. So does that mean now we can go into the ammo and sort that out with our other stuff? Not yet. But at least we have gotten some new upgrades on our resources. So I'm always double checking every time to be upgrading that. And it is using the combined fact of the machines and on the wildlife. So it's always good to be stopping around, taking care of the wildlife and cutting them up. Okay. There we go. First contender for wildlife. You'd have to make these up.
Tasty.
So bony meat. Is there another one nearby? Ancient debris. Oh, okay. And what do we have here as well? We were Indonesia. Another data point found. We were Indonesia demands stare down the gray swarm. Again, talking about Indonesia in this game. Interesting. There's quite a lot, but you know what? We're just gonna move on from here. It's always good if we're kind of getting some tempo with those data points, and then we can check them out later. And I wish I can get my medicine pouch 100% again like last part. We got that filled up, and it was really great when we had it filled up. Nothing was going to take us down. Oh, broadhead. We found a broadhead here. So I'm going to bring this up then. So I'm going to take my hunter arrow out, and we press RB, and this is going to be double arrows. I can see the double arrows now. Put there, and it's just like that. That's awesome. That new thing. But we always have to put RB in the first place to do it first. I'm gonna just take this guy out with our spear. But you know, that's gonna be really great when it comes to really big enemies that needs a couple of elemental hits, usually 2 to 3 before it actually drops down. It's gonna be so easier to take them out. So I'll definitely be keeping that in mind. Alright, here's the merchant. Okay, buying time. We just don't have it yet. We don't have it yet. Oh, the Carja Rattler. This is what I needed. This close-range bolt fires multiple projectiles of each shot and is best used when accuracy is not as important as landing multiple hits. The good thing about this one is going to have 2 modifications in it. The ammo, there's 2 different types of ammo that usually we just have the normal one. It's the strap damage. You can now see a shock factor. That is going to be pretty interesting, guys. So we're going to be buying this. We're going to equip it right away onto this one. So now we got the best kind. And I feel like everything here right now with this tripcaster, ropecaster, we have gone each of those. But we don't have the Carja warbow. We need a total of 300 shards. But do we have the resources? Well, I don't think we do. Because Desert Glass and Slagshine Glass is not available currently there. So I'm gonna have to be looking to that and get that. So yeah, it'll be good if we have a repertoire of grabbing all the Carja weapons before we move on to Shadow, even though I would really love some Shadow weapons here. And also another thing we need to do, we need to be modifying the weapons. We have to go over to the Carja Rattler. We need to put the modifications down. Modifications, one has to be handling. So handling is gonna be over here. And then the next one is going to be damage from this side. So I like the sound of that. Once we find some enemies, we are totally going to be trying out this Carja Rattler out. Definitely. Another thing we got to do is the outfit of the day. You know, gonna have to be changing our outfit. Carja Silk's heavy. That's the current one we had for before. Now we're going to be going to being an Ossuum. Ossuum Sparkworker Heavy. The riot threaded leather apron and guards of this outfit protect the wearer against shock and frequent hazard in the workshop. So put that down. So it's going to be resistant to shock elements. That's pretty awesome. And crafting time, going to the modify outfit. So we're going to go over to the Ossuum Sparkworker Heavy, and we're just going to be putting down the ones we can do, which is going to be resistant melee attacks, Reeve. And we'd have to switch over to this one, range attacks, because it would be double for double if we had the same thing there. But yeah, outfit, we're like an Ossuum. We're pretty much Erend's crew out. This is the female type of version, personally. Very simple, very effective. You can move around pretty much quick around here. Doesn't seem heavy. Oh, he sees me. Well, if they see me already, let's try out the new Rattler. So I'm using the Shock Rattler out here. Definitely feels different from it, and looks like they're all gonna come after me here. But it's really faster. That's probably not a good exercise to try out here. I'm gonna just run and go elsewhere instead. There's too many of them right now. They've all been alerted. I am the threat. Oh, I'm supposed to be running over in that direction. Never mind. Oh, we got some Carja people coming to help us out. But I'm out of here. Actually, no, I'm not out of here yet. Because this guy is far away from the other side. But this is actually pretty dope. I like it. The additional stuff. Doesn't really feel like you have to be changing a lot by doing it here. I'm gonna stay around. As long as we go past that big guy, then we're good. Why did I change to a spear? Okay, now I have to change to a spear. You're way far up. And now you're back down for where you need to be vlogging. Can I craft any more of this? Yes, I can. Oh, okay. Now this is game on now. If I can do that, I'm going to use the RB function. And all I have to do is just wait for the best opportune moment. Maybe this is the best. Oh, no, it's not. I just did not get what I had to do. Oh, whoa. That guy was just down and down and down. I actually got that swing really awesome. That second fire hit. Now the dude's down. Let's try out the new weapon. Shock, shock, shock. Right away, switch over to the normal rattler once it's down and shoot it down. Very easy. But I think it's really going to be good against enemies that are resistant to shock factor. That we have to put intention around to it. I will say though, having the cross-reference of different ammos of different elementals, it definitely just encourages you to just use one weapon, because before when we were just using the normal weapons, we had to cycle around using the best elements. Like Warbow only use shock, so you had to use that for the shock before you go and strike out with just a normal hunter bow that goes with damage or the penetration on one side. But yeah, we're just missing one more weapon of our cartridge collection, and that's what I'm gonna be using. I'm just gonna be using cartridge weapons only. What do we have here? Grazer's time. I think Grazer's weakness is fire. Alright, let's get the burns out. It's been a while since we had Grazer's anyway. Nice. Let's graze it down there as well. Oh, long leg. Long leg down there. Alright, bring it on. Another competitor. This time a Ravager. Weakness to fire. Oh, okay. Go for another one. Nice. Oh, man. I had him for flames on. I should have went after him. Now I'm out of this. Well, can't go with any blazers, so we'll just use our rattler and take this dude out. Nice. Let's remove a bit of extra components just to drop this guy down. Okay, I'm just gonna use my spear. Nice. Dodge in and slash attack. Oh, and this little small watcher wants to take care of me. Not on your best day, pal. Okay, metal shards and wire. Good, good, good. Okay, rock.
Uh-oh, spotted.
I've been spotted, but the silent strike can be initiated. That's my first wildlife kill on a goose that was trying to fly up. And it was just only for fatty meat. That's what we was getting out of that. Ravager, fire. See if we can just go for a silent strike first, and then afterwards we're gonna pile it down. Down. Oh, that was too early on my side. Okay. Let's just shuck it up. She's not really doing much. I have to go to fire instead. Oh boy. Oh, is that she's stunned? It's only like a tiny watcher trying to have his back. Brave little tiny watcher, but it's just not gonna be it. Not gonna happen. Ooh, what a nice moon that is out tonight. It is a full moon. Gate discovered. Unflinching watch. Alright, so if we go over here, a bit of a detour, what do we have? We have this guy that is not looking to speak to us. He is guarding the steps that we can go up across. The doors we can't go in. No specified thing to do so.
Place Outlander. Sunfall is for true Karja.
Ah, so this is just a place for having your campfire at. Alright. That's all we got. We did see a part last time when it was just really a place just to find it. I mean, you could greet these guys.
Just do as you're told and stay out of our way.
Just like what you just said there. But yeah, these are shadow Karjas though. They're not the most friendliest.
Maker's End. Not much farther now.
Are these the good guys or are these guys bad? Bandit fuck. They look like they want to fight it out, isn't
Why
it?
would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Noraland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You. Spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Sounds good. And at least we got some attachment to the woman's name, Elizabeth. And the unknown person that's in our focus is also giving us instructions. So apparently now trying to be an ally.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You. Spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better.
Whoa!
But be wary. Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Alrighty, Maker's End, loot the equipment stash optional, or go to the ruins.
What kind of name is that?
And yeah, repeated dialogue if you just stand in the same place for that quest to be activated. We're getting closer. We're gonna be going inside a campment. Oopsie, let me just double check if everything's okay. Oh, there's the targets here. Aha, bandits. So we're gonna have to get our marksman out. Put it over here. Let's snipe these guys out. New bandit camp. We're gonna be going in there anyway for our optional equipment.
Heard something.
I thought that was the head, but I shot a pole. It's raining. How bizarre.
I need to keep my kit dry.
And no one's not standing over there. Some over on that side. Oh, here's a guy coming in from here. Big guy, actually.
Still sniffing around.
And they should know that some action happened nearby. Maybe I should just take the left out route.
Here!
Oh, they see me. They all armored up. Pretty good. Yeah, it's best to probably use the bow instead of the spear. Sluggers with the mail shards. Still so many. Look at how many crusher marks are over there. They're all trying to sniff me out. I'm gonna have to take high ground. That's what we gotta do.
Rost always said, patience.
Here's a good angle here. Damn, he dodged it. Too late, pal. Headshot, thank you. Oh, got him. Just before he was about to launch that. Oh, this guy sees me from this watch site. Yeah, I like the high ground position here. Even though they have spawned me where it is exactly, best to stay up here.
Cut him and bleed him.
Nice. Now, was there one underneath me? No. Oh, we can't jump over here? No. Can't jump on this. Alright, it's time to drop down. There's a bandit slug over there. Okay. Just grab all the goods as we go on. Damn. I finish off with a melee attack. Despair and D-pad. Alright, let's search up the supply crates, all the goods. Oh, slag shine glass. Awesome. And that's gonna be helping out with our Karja bow upgrade for the war bow, I believe.
Hello.
Ooh. Fire split as well. I'm down to this for the rest of them to be taken out by this. While we're speed looting and searching up. Ancient debris, and these are the bad guys. Gotcha. 15,000 for the XP and the Quest Awards. And we return everyone back to the humble homes.
Little sweat and hard work never hurt anyone.
And just the right person I want to speak with as well, a merchant.
Carja.
Because now we can go over to our Carja stuff and buy the Carja Warbow. We got the goods now, and we also got the shards. This low damage weapon fires elemental payloads, best used to put targets into vulnerable states, providing a valuable combat advantage. Can be modified, because that's the good thing. Put them into the vulnerable states from the weakness of either shock or freeze. That has handling is pretty good, and we need to be putting some modifications down as well. So we're going to be buying that. We'll give this a try, and I think I'm gonna have to use, which one should we put down? I think we'll have to place the shop bow for this. Put that down. And we need to put some modifications down as well. So we're gonna go crafting, modify weapons, yes. Put it down to the warbow and find these ones. So the rare ones. That's the one to go. Oh, handling, 55% handling. Put that down. Rare and shock coil. I'll put that down as well because it's not really based around damage. So 45% shock coil sounds good. Very rare.
Since the spire cast a shadow on the mesa.
That's been completed. Now, as for the other weapons, like our shadow weapons, I think it's still going to be a long way to go to grab those ones. Oh, the rope caster. Look what we have here. 1 times the Snapmore heart has been gathered, and we just need 500 metal shards. That's the only one we can buy currently from the heart side. Interesting. So I wonder if we can grab this in time, like if we go and sell some stuff. We just don't sell the Snapmore heart. So the ancient charm, put these ones down. This is the one we don't sell. And then long leg heart, I think I'll keep that one. Ancient charm, sell. Machine core medium. Ooh, okay, we'll sell those. Change your heart. I'm not gonna sell any of the hearts here. Luminous braiding. Okay, I'll sell these 2. I'll keep this 5 stacked up here. Razor heart, no hearts. Selection glass. We don't need this anymore, but at the same time I feel as though maybe there might be some trading here, so I keep it down. And machine core small to sell. These are all based around the lens as well that we have found. These are uncommon stuff, and I think we should be fine to be selling uncommon stuff, to be fair. The Snapmore board, Goosebone, that's for trading items. And we'll sell all these. This gives us 841 shards. Now we can actually go back to the weapon slot and buy our first ever shadow weapon. This weapon is used to tie down machines and immobilize them. Larger targets require more ropes, and attacking a tied machine will reduce the immobilization time. Can be modified. And you can see that the armor break is 150 on this, handling is 50, and 3 different types of modifications. So we're going to put that down, equip it. We're going to have to put it onto this one. This was our Carja rope cost, so we're going to get that upgraded. And that's another thing whereby we're going to have to go into the crafting and modify it yet again. Now, I don't have anything here to be changing off from it. It's just gonna have the uncommon stuff for now, but we are gonna be working more with it. So from the rear side, we can get the handling. This is more handling, so I'll put that down. And then number 3, try the best one, which is gonna be extra handling. Put that down. Pretty huge though, that we was able to get this first shadow weapon. Can't wait to try it out as soon as we're out in the field.
Sun King, traitors.
See what else we can get around here. Ancient debris. Special. Ancient vessel. A correct and bad vessel once dear to the old ones bears the legend Sterling Malkeet. Sets of ancient vessels can be traded in Meridian for valuable rewards. Oh yes, we need to go back to Meridian for that.
They're giving up.
As well. Okay, it's time to try out our new Carja bow. So the weakness for this is fire, but at the same time, I'm still gonna try this out. Let's go with the freeze arrow. It's nice because you can just stay in this position here. They don't know what's happening. You can keep on firing away. If we was in cover there, but I'm not gonna be in cover. We're just gonna keep on firing it away. That dude is all down. Along with that, we can switch over to a shadow rope caster, which is going to be even more strength, and it's already down in this 2 strings there. But of course, they're going to be protecting their friends from this as well, because they don't want to die from this. Let's actually try out the shock out this time. Got it. And I'll switch back over to the shadow rope caster. It's only 2 we have to take over down. So yeah, they're gonna be way more stronger for the armor break to drop them down, and we can go with the finish. It's fast and reliable, and especially when we have the extra modifications put down for the handling, that's gonna make things easier.
Here comes the snow.
The landscape has certainly changed here. It's super cold. It's gonna definitely ruin our visibility, but there are some thugs over here to take care of.
Might be able to take them out one by one if I stay out of sight.
Oh, so Ruins End,
Eclipse,
that's the...
just like you said.
It's there. Maker's End. Go to the ruins, or we should go here. I'm gonna not go to the ruins first. I'm gonna go and get the equipment stash. This is the optional one. That is right. Can't be too prepared. Oh, here's my tune. Please don't skip. Agent Alloy, we're pulling in. No, it changed. No, wait. Still going.
Right where you said it would be.
So this is the supply crate that we need to be looking for. Let's search it up. You get metal shards. Ooh, 37% corruption coil. Rope cost as a weapon, just in case we don't have it yet. All right.
Not a bad selection.
It is true.
Use. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him.
All right, we're gonna have to put that corruption coil to use. That's the only thing that seemed pretty interesting in this sachet. But it's nice though that we've gotten this and we can make approach to the ruin side. Oh yeah, there was a couple of bandits in this action. Yeah, let's take care of the bandits first before we go in. Oh, should we grab a precision, bro? Let's put it over here. Let's get this dude outside.
Made off with any riches long ago, but not the ancients buried in the ground.
I've got to get the demons raised before the ground freezes again.
You don't get anything, dude. Odyssey to nowhere? Another data point. Grabbed on. This one's in Paris here. 25 persons from 5 nations stand before the officers of Odyssey Euro Rest. Hands clasped solemnly at their waists or held stiffly at their sides. Some are politicians, some are businessmen. These days, is there a difference? Some are scientists. Slowly, Gerhard Wheats steps into the podium. I regret to announce that as of today, the Odyssey is no more. What exists of the vessel will be abandoned in orbit. All personnel will collect severance income and be released from their contracts. The sad fact is that our species' greatest hope for an extra planetary feature was never able to escape the gravity of terrestrial or two human conflicts. Rate size. Perhaps the innovations we pioneer will improve the lives of the future generations. Time will tell. But there has not been any detections afterwards whereby the contact is lost. This is the whole paragraph. That they wanted some extra planetary future to be happening. But it was just a funeral to be reserved for the people that have passed away. But 2057, that's the year that this was recorded in.
Picking up ancients. All hard work, no danger. Almost makes me miss the rib raids.
I'm gonna go the other way. Let's go behind them.
So they will.
Spotted!
All right. We'll just take this approach then.
You're finished. Yeah!
You mean you're finished? So they were trying to search up for ancient weapon loot around here. But in the end, I'm gonna be grabbing them all. Okay, let's see what else he got before we move on. Anything else to scan? Yeah, already got that. Oh, Odyssey to know. Yeah, we already got that before. So that's already been scanned. Now I would assume there's going to be many of those bandits around looting for those type of stuff around here. So we have to be very persistent. Oh, look at that. More of those guys. Cultist sniper down over there.
Might regret this.
Be on signal here. So corrupted watcher. Feel like I want to take that guy at the top there first. Oh, he's moving over to that guy. Good, nice. So I don't want them to be making any sounds, so I'm gonna have to go around them.
Corrupted watchers. Acting as gods. The eclipse of corrupted machines. Lovely. Unhappy family.
There we go. This guy's gonna be moving on ahead. But he's the only one that got alerted. Okay, I'd like to make some topside over here. Another corrupted machine along with the cultist dreader. Let's get a good positioning to the top. Is this guy gonna go? Oh, no, he's just going past here. Is he like a heavy guy? Down right now. So yeah, the corruptors. Let's deal with them later.
Can people get up there?
Someone sees us. See if we can make a good angle on this guy here. Yes, you can. But it's kind of a bizarre question to ask if can people get up there? As there was cultists up here already, making the search. It's corrupted Watcher down here. Okay. Corrupted Watcher is fine to take out like this. See what else you got. Cultist dreaded down there. Can we reach him here? Yes, we can. He's searching. Okay, max ammo. Those guys are far away. I suppose it's time to deal with the corruptor. So weakness to the fire and this guy's armor break. So what I'm gonna do, I am gonna be working with the shadow rope caster here on this guy.
A corruptor. That might prove a challenge.
True. Well, it will. Silent strike? Yes, you can. Oh, that's no silent strike. That's an introduction to say, let's bring it on here. Down already in 2 of these. Nice. I quickly want to just get the advantage here right away. Gonna break off his stuff straight away. Component should get removed. Nice. But those 2 components are removed. And keeping using this rope caster, the shadow one. Because if our helper did give us a normal common rope caster, I would assume that this is the best one to use against this guy. See if we can get some critical hits as well. Now they have been spotted. See what we should go with. Let's just go with position, bro. Let's go on the eyesight and 1 more to do. Oopsie. This guy trying to run away, but you won't be escaping there. Let's try over and get your other friend nearby. Okay, arm shot, and let's go for the headshot. Let me slow down for this. Oh, even with the slowdown, we miss it. And that just went right through his arm. Might as well just do best things first. I like is just some close melee combat action.
Fall before the shadow.
Okay, so there's a corrupted Rutcher over there. He did not hear a single thing. That's great. Got it. Now, in terms of everything to be scanned around the area now, there's hardly anything here. We did a good job just stealthing around for the most part, even though sometimes we did get detected. But it's easier just to take the enemies out one by one rather than causing a whole ruckus and going crazy about it. Oh, fire coil, metal shards.
These ruins. What do the old ones do here?
What do the old ones do here, I wonder? That's what we're going to be finding out very soon. So I'm just trying to scan out any other possible things we can just loot out before we go in further. Because we have taken out all sorts of cultists and machines all over the place.
Uncovering here?
Okay, let's go further in. What's that?
An explosion.
Just double checking if there's anything scanning around here that's cultists or machines. Well, we're in the clear right now. Ancient debris. Oh, ancient vessel, Thunderhead special.
Not too much already.
Another ancient vessel. Correct and bad vessel. Once dear to the old ones. Bears the legend Rocky Mountain Thunderhead. Sets of ancient vessels can be traded in Meridian for valuable awards. Nice. Even more collections to be grabbed here. Oh, second explosion coming out.
Another explosion.
Let's be investigating the explosions. Blaze, Ridgewood. Good, good, good. And we can drop down here. I see another supply crate. Was that a supply crate?
Rotate turret! And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Soon this demon will be up and running. Another Deathbringer to fill out the ranks.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
Easier said than done. Look at this Deathbringer. Body, weakness to lightning and fire, but it has so much different components. Flamethrowers, repeated cannon turret, gun turret, crazy amount of stuff. Might have to bring out the tripwires for this. And let's get around here first as well, because I wanted to be taking out as many enemies as possible before going after that thing, that's for sure.
Where's that shot from?
Okay, none of them got excited. Let's go around. Metal shards collected, nice, and supply crate. Metal shards, Blaze, and Ridgewood. It's got some suspicions down there. We're gonna have to drop down. Make my way back up. Okay, here we go again. I should just fire out right away, quicker. Sweet. Oopsie. Let's get on top of this ladder. Nice. Switch to Hunter Arrow. Okay, and what else we have? More stuff to climb up from here?
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Oh, someone can see me from here. I can't see them, but they can see me. Any other way to get up from here?
Focus. Stop working.
I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
Holy smokes.
Steam is blasting out. I wonder if there's a weakness.
try our best to just take the little guys out here with our cover. Do you have any other cover to do this?
She's taking the high ground.
Have to be extra careful. I want to take this guy to the bottom right before moving on. He's coming around, but he's covering over there.
Quietly.
Okay, good positioning. Okay, sweet. Some more guys coming over on this side as well.
Got one right here.
All right, let's make up. Oopsie, wrong weapon. It's got a good tracking angle on us as well. So yeah, let's try and tag onto something. Let's tag onto this. I'm gonna start using some tear blast arrows. Okay, is that offline? Nope, still good. Okay, component removed. Next one? This one? Should I go with that one? What's shooting me from here? Let's go around. Tag this one next. Quiet bit. I don't have any more. What's the weakness to this one, by the way? Only that. How to do with fire if I use it on it. Might just have to just go for a different target. The flamethrowers. It's only given 5 and 3s. Everything is just shock and effect. So damage. Okay, damage-wise. Damage-wise is fine. Or should we hit the body first? Maybe hitting the body first would be good. So I'm going to be using the weakness for the fire. it'll just drop down, right? There we go. I'll take these ones out first. Got that one down. And it's actually done.
Did it.
Okay, nice.
Those things pack a punch. All right. The Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it.
Lots of coils. 29% resist shock. 49% shock coil. 45%. Oh my god, machine core large. Huge stuff.
Should have brought a
Grabbing all
cart.
this. You certainly should have brought a cart from there. Oh, poor rats underneath got destroyed by this. Death bring us even more stuff. Oh, these are full. We can't grab onto that. What about this guy? Can I search on to this dude? Allow me to. Okay. Eclipse officer. Notch ancient charm. That's what I'm gonna do. And Eclipse focus. Nice.
Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. But I think that was Hades. That was the same intercom from before when we was in the snow doing that test, and they wanted us to be killed and get eradicated. So the plans didn't actually succeed this time.
Can't carry more.
I think that is it, really. Just to search that. We already got what was this, which was the focus that we got removed. And we need to be investigating more. But other than that, we could be doing some other stuff around here as well. Because there was a lot of people to be taken out from it, that's for sure. I think I'm done here for the investigation, so let's go further down into the rubber then.
Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
I know last time when we tried to get in some place, it wouldn't allow us in, but this time it's actually gotten us in with our DNA. And apparently we're called Dr. Sobek. That was the information from the unknown caller to give us that information of who it is, and it's time to be searching for some information down over here.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on indeed? And for an AI machine to be keeping up with this schedule here, It's very active among this base. But yeah, just like how it was in the beginning is exactly how the environment looks here. All covered in snow, lots of different rooms to go to. So I want us to go over there first, but let me take the detour because there was other options to go to first. Across over here. Entangled waveforms.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol is a black quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Hearts Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
That is true though, that you do need to create some codes that do have some back route access that if it doesn't go so well, they should have been providing it. I wonder what other ones we can explore from here. But it's good that we took that diversion. Now let's go into the normal route and check what's over here for this next waypoint. Okay, it's going over there. Let's go left over here then. What do we have? Supply crates. What about in this corner? Anything to search through here? No. Okay, nothing here then.
I'd have to ditch something.
I ain't gonna be ditching anything.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic Chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting...
I'm gonna have to stop you there. Text data points, quests, reception log. Okay. There's a bunch of log over here. We discussed. I see Field Commandant Dang. This was 2064. I remember the last time we had a intermission from a data point at 2057. So I wonder what years we're in currently in this game, because this is supposed to be 350 years before in the past. Yeah.
Bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions.
How does safe and surprising go hand in hand?
Solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
It was. Which is rather, you know, typical gaming stuff of a trope. Ancient machines or the more constructed innovations back in the past, and in the present time we lost all that innovation technology. And somehow we're gonna be getting that back up again.
What were they doing here?
Bio, Elizabeth Sobeck. We've got this now. I think this is going to be a good read to go through. Elizabeth Sobeck is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Oh, she's born 2020. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she rode at Stanford University at age 13. Age 13. Wow, genius in the works. Earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAST to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAST, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. Ah, I see. So one was working with Faro. Maybe that was like the evil corp, and then decided, hey, we need to do something good about these robots, and then ran to making her own company afterwards.
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
I got Bio Ted Faro as well. Theodore Ted Faro is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He's the founder of Faro Automated Solutions, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAST. Though it struggled at first, the company broke at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard bots. Then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s clawback. At the end of the decade, FAST opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms. By 2053, the success of FAST has made Mr. Faro the world's best known businessman, one of its most sought after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. Massive.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
I just saw something else. Yeah, definition, corporation. And we also had another one, FAST. An associated individual created on the authority of law, having existence, powers, and liabilities distinct from those in its members. In business sense, corporations usually owned by shareholders through the sale or distribution of stock who profit from such ownership, vote at designated times for its governance, and designate executives who runs its affairs. Interesting. And then we go to history FAS. This is quite a bit of history. So yeah, added into lots of data points for us to be looking into. But I'll be taking a break from that, and you guys will take over. But like, she's gonna say more. No, he actually stopped when I actually looked into it. Okay, I'm gonna be taking the role again. But all you should know, Ted, huge guy for this massive corporation, Faro, and Elizabeth, world-renowned scientist with big brain. Lab retooling.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is, trust me, we will be exploiting a massive growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
Why? Trust him. That's why. Okay, we can't go through these doors. Let's keep on going up the stairs. Ooh, what do we have here? Metal shard, shoulder, wire, sparkler.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural.
Is this something that we should be here for quite some time to smell from it?
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
What do we have here? Complaint. There's a complaint from J. Fredkin to the reception. Okay, well, we'll hold this onto it. We're not going to go too much deep. We're going to be looking into more stuff. So that is the way to be going through it. I missed out another spot. And this spot over into this corner. Where does this take us to? Let's see if there's anything to be scanning. Oh, what just happened? Oh, I thought someone attacked me. It just got me out of my scan. Oh, what do we have here? Supply crate.
No space.
Okay, what about around this corner? Nothing to grab. All right, let's go back up. So we're reaching over to Ted Fowler's office. Easy now. We can climb back up here with this ladder.
I can climb here.
We need to go upwards? Is that what we need to do? Oh yeah, we do need to go upwards. Let me check from the ground side.
I'll bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Oh, we're just going back to the very beginning. All right. Yeah, we've been here before. Okay. Let's go up. Can we go through here? Nope. Let's turn in the other direction. Okay, so we can't reach there. We can grab onto this, right? Yes. So I don't want to be grabbing over here. I want to be grabbing onto the side here. To the right, yeah. That's the path where we need to be going to. Okay, up the ladder we go.
Made it. It looks like the way up. What's left of it.
That's where wants to go, but then there's also other places over here. Unless we have examined this spot before. See what we got. Any more logs or journals? Or supply crates? Despite being frozen, we can see these screens are lit up. So energy is still being able to be transferred inside this place. Oh, what's this? Activate.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
That is true. But it has like a massive arm that can destroy machines if it tries to disobey a command.
I can't spare the wait.
What do we have here? Spiritual Summit. This again from Ted over to Paula. So again, lots of things are gathering. So I'm gonna be grabbing much of these, as I do want to keep on moving on. Oh, what's this as well? Campus log. Yeah, even more extra stuff. Different alert systems. What happens with the security. That's crazy. Look how many different alerts there are. So much things you can't do on campus.
So people were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Okay, we need to get going across up to this ladder. But yes, we will see what Faro was being blamed at the more we get over to Ted Faro's office. I like how casual she runs up the ladder, like as if it's nothing.
All the way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, I guess I can too.
If our skills are in the world, this would be a cakewalk. Alright, we're outside. There's another supply crate, as that has been around for quite some times a bit.
Snow's got a bite out here.
I thought there was something to scan inside there, but let's keep it going. Oh, need to jump up here. Oh, why is it going the reverse way? All I want to do is just go over here. Okay, no info. Let's drop down over here.
I can't spare the wait.
I have a feeling there's gonna be something massive at the end of this. The amount of supply crates we're getting here? Yeah, something big's gonna happen. Oopsie. Let's climb up. There's another thing to be scanning over here. What do we have? All hands on deck. This one, text mail from Gordon Nakata. Even more information to be shown here. thought I was ready to jump over there. Or do I have to go higher? Do I need to go higher from this? Let's see if I can go higher from this. Yes, I can. This time I have to be using my jump button to make those further jumps up. Because most of this control here is by using the left analog stick. Oh, do I need to get over there? Yes, I do. Okay. So swing over here. And then jump here. And let's keep it moving on forward. Pass through here. Let's go. Another supply crate. Each and every time. Drop onto the ledge. Can I just jump over? I hope I can. Okay, good.
Got too much already.
Fantasy incident. Bob. Another problem to be put down by Stacy Anders. Let's just go over here. Before I do that, let me see if there's anything else to direct ourselves. Okay, that is not the way for us to be dropping down. And did we drop down from here? Yes, we did. That's how the way we got from the top, and then I guess that's gonna be the way we go down below.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Ah, you'll be fine. You've been doing this the whole time.
All right.
Just don't look down.
Wonder what we'll find.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Scan the data point. Okay, storage. Secure 3 zettabyte storage rack. 6% remaining. Oh, we need to be scanning this. Record 31st October 2064.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
They may have hated each other, but she was the only one that could fix the problem.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Yeah, perhaps this will be the final file to know how she defeated them.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
I wish it did cover to let us know the reasoning, but plot continues as we have to see what is next to be continued and how she actually stopped it.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
Well, I don't think any of these are questions. This one seems like it's about to happen with a fight here. You don't understand.
You have no idea what I've been through. How hard it's been. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am or where I came from, and then come the Eclipse trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found in the mountain as a baby. I already know this through your focus.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answers slip farther from my grasp. You just don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. It's that I don't care. If the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
I thought we were standing here because we was talking to you. I have questions.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Follow robots.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the Old Ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of? Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Touché. So, what is your intentions?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Now we just need to know what this tribe is, where he came from. Who is Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse described him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, Maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
Could have been for them to be destroyed. But I'm very interested in these super weapons to acquire later. But yes, you was tracking my focus.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How is that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
So they must have some sort of protection wall behind their one. And our one's just easy just to be hackable. We just don't have the back route. So Elizabeth Sobek, still alive?
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation, wasting time.
I feel as though cryogenics would be performed on Aloy here, if she's connected to her mother, Elizabeth, but we'll still see. But yes, I am done with you.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a Metal Devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
And he's gonna be like, not so.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
That's what that happens. And you know, another thing that I was questioning in my mind is that we're gonna be going to those ruins. They already know we're gonna be going and headed to if they are able to use their focuses to find us, just like how our new friend has. The next one, the Grave Horde. Aloy delves the ruins of US Robot Command to learn more about Project Zero Dawn. If she can discover the weapons Elizabeth Sobek used to defeat the ancient robot plague, maybe she can wield them herself. Interesting. And on top of that, because we have completed the main quest, we do have an extra skill point to be putting down for another one to be upgraded. So the next one, another one to be doing. It says repair any overridden machine using metal shards, which I'm not going to be putting that down yet. See what's the next best one we could use right now. I feel as though we should go with concentration plus. Increases the maximum duration of concentration. Because the other ones I'm seeing from here is something that we could get down later. So I'll go with this one. Yes, let's get down and out of this place. This is the best place to get down. So if we wrap it down from here, are we back down to the entrance point now, or do we have to keep on still going further down? Oh yeah, we do. This was a long way up from here.
I was going numb. Keep moving.
Guess we're gonna have to wrap her down again. Let's check onto the map of how far this is. Yeah, all the way back out from here. Let me zoom out. But yeah, we're gonna be crossing quite a bit all across here, even to unexplored territories in this cycle. Yeah, keeping going further down this, all the way around this mountain. Which is this place exactly? Because apparently we have been here. Corrupted Zone, level 18. Yeah, it's so far out. Metal Flower to be here. And this is where the Grave Horde exists. Incredible amount of search time to be going. But yeah, we'll be on our way. Sometimes I keep on forgetting to use a double arrow. That's like a really good shortcut. I kind of get myself adjusted just to use the arrow and bow life instead of switching to other things. I'm gonna switch over to my rattler now. Also, it feels like the audio issues are clawing away now. It's gotten better with the audio with the background at times. I've noticed with this part, because I know the previous parts it would be going all over the place. Behemoth, is this a new one? We haven't really dealt with the Behemoth. I don't think we have. Weak to a lot of stuff. Oh, freezers for the canisters. Force loader. Okay, well, let's go with the shock then. I would like to go with the warbow. I think warbow here at the start would be great against the Behemoth. And then when it gets close, that's when we will strike with the other weapons.
That's got their attention.
Should I actually hit the canisters instead? Do I have a freeze on this? Yes, I do. Let's go with that instead. But it does keep on missing though. Okay, it's coming closer. Nice. That is what I was trying to get. Wow. It's just using a bunch of rock throws. Oh, it's running away now. Come back here, pal. Yeah, where's this guy running over to? Okay, I need to actually get my ammo back up. Okay, now this dude's down. Let's go with some shadow road crossing. Let's see how much we need from this. Okay, now the dude's down, and you know what? We're just gonna go with hunter arrows. Let's go with the damage. Okay, that is down. We're gonna keep on trying to knock the other ones down as well. Sweet, extra components removed. Now, what was the other components that we had at the back? Oh, more freezing. All right, all good here then. Try to use more freezing. Let's use the concentration as well. I'll shoot that at the back. Oh boy. Have to be careful. Man, misses bottom again. Oh, no ammo. Almost under. Okay, nice. We use the rope caster again, just to drop him down. And let's go with some hunter arrows. Trying to hit from the behind side. Nice, all done. Not bad. It just had to basically keep the freezing going and hitting our shots on the canister side. And it's all down.
I can get out of this.
Nice. Now I'm just gonna shot this guy all the way down. And then we just get our Parker Rattler, and then the Rattler will just do the business. Just like that. Okay, not bad. And I think that's the only other behemoth in this area. So there's only 2 behemoths just to destroy from there. And I just have to find my way of movement, which way to go from that way. Errands. Yeah, I completed this one. This is the one, right? Move yourself to the Hunter's Lodge. You must be completing number machine hunts. This one right over here. I want to be running back over on this side. And was these guys weak to... Oh, ice. Alright, I'm down with that. Horns need to go first. I don't want you to explode onto me though. I need to switch to shot. This guy's gonna drop down. We'll just keep on using the critical hit, and I'll switch over to the Rattler for the finish off. Oh, and there's watchers over here as well. Wow, large scream, lots of them on the ground, and I couldn't really make much of it. Okay, he's down. Finish off with the arrows here, because I'm losing the vision of where everyone's at. Best to take it just like this. And that finishes everyone off.
Handy.
Fatty meat and rich meat. Do we have anything to be using with the carry capacity here? Let me see. We can upgrade the Rattler ammo pouch, upgrade 2. Plus 20 capacity. That pushes up to 80. Oh, we need fishbone.
Can't wait to go home and go to bed. After a meal, a bath, and a brew, that is.
Sounds good. But yeah, nothing really else to be discussing. Just NPC chat. Got him. Almost down. Nice. Ice. I got a lot of ice for you. Oh, no ammo. No escape now. It's do or die time. Level 36 reach for the end result there, but only get 1 extra skill point. We need 2 more. Alright, we have stumbled upon a merchant. I hope we can get some new good stuff here. Yes, we can, because we can get the Shadow Hunter bow now. This lightweight bow trades power for faster reload and firing time, and is good for short to medium range combat. Fire arrows can ignite, blaze canisters, and backpacks. Can be modified. What is this thing though? Because there's 3 different types of ammos here. I want to know what that 3rd one is. But I'm definitely going to be buying this one. We're going to be equipping this, and we're going to be putting it onto this one. The Carja is going to be upgraded to the Shadow type. And I think there was supposed to be another one we could do, right? Or is that going to be it? Oh, I think that is really it that we can grab. So I'm grateful that we was able to jump over to the merchant here. Tutorial. There's a new tutorial for this as well. If I want to use it. Shoot plates for machines. Interesting. But honestly, I just want to be going to the crafting area, and I think I wanted to do the modified weapons part. We go over to our new weapon, Shadow Hunter bow, and we're just going to be selecting off these ones. So fire damage. Let's put fire recoil over here for 1. Number 2. Which other ones we can do? Damage. So it's going to have to be 26%. And then number 3. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to go for something else that's not damage or that. But I have to be a common thing here. Let's go for some tear. So tear, I see the best one is 13% here. New thing here is hard point arrow. This is the one that can tear through the shields. Interesting. And weak to that. Let's do it. This will help out to work on the new upgrade. We're going to use the hardpoint arrow. That's how much damage it's doing. Yeah, it definitely does more damage compared to the normal one. Let's use it again. Double shots. Double pushback.
Please help me.
I'm coming. Hope you guys are alright. Ooh, these guys are fighting this guy. Alrighty, I'm coming in.
Judgment burn.
Oh, it's minus. We need a bit of burn, don't we? There's only just one glint that came through.
For the sun,
Hey, Jenny,
for Meridian.
counting packs, but yeah, they just came in just with only one. Alright, let's get to Legan. I think Legan's at the top here. Because once we speak of Legan, we'll get some extra experience.
This isn't up to their usual standard.
Oh no, he's not over here. Not yet.
Wasted time.
Very well then. Congratulations and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor one hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Alright, speaking to the Legion to be grabbing a hawk from upstairs. This is cool. Grabbing to the lodge area.
Here's a breath of air from the bellows.
Tarkus is barely cold in his grave, but you have been promoted to Hawk, as you demanded.
I am a hawk, and I'll be Sunhawk before you know it.
Tarkus thought the same thing.
Yeah, well, we'll see who gets to Redmore first.
Looking forward to it.
Had enough of work.
Alright, now it's us to be promoted to hawk.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legion said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sunhawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me, is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
We shall, because I hope that Talada is more nicer in response. Let's grab that hawk. Oh, it's just the girl that he was just speaking of.
Here, Talana? Assis said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
Today?
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Redmaw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
And Asus, what do you know about him?
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. And that's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes the Sunhawk.
Oh, okay. So, how about this hunting?
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis, the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
True, fair point. We just have to get it started, right? But I still got more questions. So about this hawk.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
And the man at the door?
Who is this Legion, the man at the door?
Legion? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
Well, I think it's time to get started on this then.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 sawtooths, 2 ravagers, and a stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
Awesome. So to carry on for the Hunt and the Launch, you just have to gather the machine trophies of all those 3 and then bring it back. But this is a detour away from the actual main quest action. And so honestly, right now, we should be really focusing on the Grave Horde. That should be the main quest option. Going back over there and also trying to find more information of how was it that Elizabeth was able to kill the machines over there with the ancient weapons and turn them down. So that will be in the next part of focusing on that main quest. So I'd like to say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.